Ko Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan. And this right here will be titled From Jacob to Yasharallah, okay? Which the world refers to as Israel. All right? From Jacob to Yasharallah. And before uh be, the actual name of that Salakia, that was my first name. The actual name of this is Power is in our name. Okay, and the R is going to be spelled out with the 12 replacing the R, because that's what we are, the 12 tribes. Okay, and we definitely ain't Ish. We the real thing, starting from Yahuda, known as Judah. Okay, not no Ish, to Issachar. Okay, the 12 tribes. So once again, power is in our name. All right. And then you want to say it, the other name was from Jacob to Yasharallah. And by the way, before I get started, let me quickly say this. Today I was listening to the apostle Ramla along with Elder Damashapot, and he mentioned that uh, Jacob was the name before it became Israel, and so I didn't get around to see if he got into it, but he mentioned that. So that's just the spirit. That's we ought to teach the same thing, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has put the rakah on us to be like minded. Okay, so here we go. And what you're looking at is a picture of Yahweh Shai crowning the faithful. The 144, he's sealing it. Okay, no more hopeful, the real deal. That's what we ought to be fighting for and warring for. Okay, here we go. This is the book of Second Esdras in chapter 6, verse 6. Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone. This is Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended. Okay, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of thy times? Or when shall be the end of the first? And what's that first going to? The world, one of the versions of the word that is world, that you come to know as world in these Bibles, in this Bible. Okay, when you hear world, like John 3:16, that world is not associated with the whole planet Earth. It is associated with our family, our nation, the cosmos, the union with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and his nation. Okay, then you hear the word eon, and that's what this world is referring to. Eon is a kingdomship, a time period. Like you had the Dark Ages, okay, led by Yasharallah and nations of color, and then you have the current time that we're in now, okay, led by the end of this world that Yasharallah will be held down in chains of flesh, okay, which is the Edom's kingdom, his eon, his time period of rulership, okay. So that's what that was speaking on, okay. What shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? What is it that followeth? If it's the end, that means this world is going to continue. It's going to be ran with new rulership. Okay. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau, okay, the twin brothers, Esau born before Jacob, were born of him, of Isaac, okay, who is Yahweh Shai, if you can receive that, okay? The reincarnation, third to fourth generation of your father's seed, not just any old random person and butterflies and stuff like that, okay? Jacob and Esau were born of him. Jacob held Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. So as we know, um, or if you're unfamiliar, they was having a battle royal. If you watched WWE, which used to be WWF, they was having a battle royal uh, slash actually the introduction to World War III, because as they was being born to this earth was the end of, as Esau was being born, this was the end of his time, because that's how you know it's going to eventually lead to his demise. So real talk, they was introducing World War III. The conflict between the two antagonists of the scriptures is Jacob and Esau. Okay, everybody else is just fillers. All right. So and Jacob and Esau are no longer people, they're nations. All right. Nation. All right. And tribes, nations. Okay. When Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. So they was fighting. All right. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Now, didn't I mention that word world? I already explained. Eon means a kingdom, a rulership. Hey, pull out a dollar and look at every fiat you own. And remember, even though the fiat is technically dead on arrival now, look how long it ran politics and whatever, and it's still falsely running. I'm pretty sure oil is still being traded. It's a cutoff line and a deadline for everything. Now we know the agreement for Saudi Arabia has ended, but we don't know how long the actual physical dollar is arranged to uh, uh, be pretending to be the headliner, okay? Because you know this Brex is coming in, but we all know all of this. The MOTB goes into digital, so it ain't gonna be no fiats from no country taking over. It won't be another coin. It won't be a Caesar coin. It won't be another currency physically until Yasharala takes over, okay? And then that's gonna be of real substance, cattle and gold and whatnot. Won't be no more papers, all right? All right. So Salaki, I didn't mean to get off point, but so this is to back that up. This is the book of Genesis 25 and 26. And what we just came out of was second Esdras. Okay. This is what Esdras was alluding to, where he was actually speaking on. All right. So we know the Apocrypha lines right up in the scriptures, because listen to this. All right. Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac, intrigued Yahweh Bashem Shah for his wife. So Isaac went in pursuit of the prophets, because we know that Yahweh Bashem Shah speaks through the prophets, okay, on behalf of his wife, okay, because she was barren, and Yahweh Bashem Shah was in, intrigued of him, and Rebecca, his wife, conceived. All right, so he listened to her. He listened to the prayer of Isaac, and he blessed Rebecca's womb to be able to bear. Okay, and the children struggled together within her. All right, there it goes right there. I told you, the battle royal. Okay, a steel cage match. All right, with all kind of weapons in that thing. I mean, that's the intense hatred that they have for each other. Okay. And she said, if this be so, if this be such a blessing, why am I thus? And went to inquire of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Now she even went to go ask the prophets, well, what's going on? And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said unto her, two nations are in thy womb. Now listen right here. This is the major point that I have to always stress. And I mean this to the bottom of my heart. Like Stevie Wonder said, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Look, to vocab, to all you what do you call those Hermetic, not Hermetic, that believe in that shit, etologists, whatever you want to say, they always want to cry out, how can you have two different people in the belly, then that just means you don't believe in the power of Yahweh Bashim Shai. You don't believe in this story. This is not for you. Even if you're Yasharallah, that means you're just a two-third. And unless he takes this veil off your eyes and remove the sleekness and the hot seared iron, because the scriptures does speak of your mind being sealed with a hot iron, then you cursed. Okay, you just a two-third. So okay, basically, so it says, and two manner of people shall be separated from the boughs, and one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So look, this was already spoken on. Look, she said that, look, they're in her belly right now. This is called prophecy. That's what we're supposed to be doing to this day, prophesying. So the prophets prophesied to Rebecca that look, you're going through these struggles and pains because two nations are in thy womb, inside of her. Two manner of people. Look, nations, manner of people. He broke it down. Okay? From thy bowels separated. Okay, Salakia. And two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Remember, it says the wicked go estranged from the womb, speaking lies. They go astray as soon as they be born. So Esau was an outcast from day one, from second one. My bad, from second one. As soon as he breathed, outcast. Okay, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder, the oldest brother, you ever heard of birthrights? Don't it always go to the older brother? Shall serve the younger, okay? And when her days to deliver were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red crimson, okay? Red. I made the video crimson, for real. All over like a hairy garment. Not saying that he was hairy, but the coloration of a hairy garment. And they called him Esau, which is wasted away. Okay? That's what that goes into, because they had not seen this manner of man. No man had been cursed like that since uh, Cain walked the earth. And Cain's children didn't come out marked like that. It wasn't time. The Yahweh Basim Yahushua did not use Cain as he used Cain as a mark because he made him leper, but he actually made his lineage through Esau completely noticeable, okay? Through that mark. All right. Now, everybody we see that looks like that, no, does not go back to Esau, because we are scattered amongst the nations, and so is he. Everybody that looks like Yasharallah does not come back to us. Come on, or Harris is not an Israelite. Barack Obama, they're not Israelites. Okay. All right. Keep up. But that he is not the author of confusion. This is all explained through these scriptures. Okay? So back to this. And after that came out his brother. Okay, Salakia. So let's read this Genesis 25 and 25 again. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. Okay, and they was frightened because they never seen that skin complexion. All right. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. Now we just read that over here. All right, this is farther down when second Esdras is having this conversation with the prophet about Yahweh, about the end times. Okay, look, second Esdras 6 and 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, this is who the promise was given to. And when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand first Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Now we're reading the actual encounter in Genesis 25. Okay? Genesis 25 and 6. And after that came his brother out. Okay, so Esau was first. And we heard earlier the prophets tell Rebecca while she was pregnant, the elder shall serve the younger. And his hand took hold of Esau's heel. Okay? And now, look, that hand taking hold of Esau's heel has more to do with them physically fighting. That's the flesh. In the spirit, it means that you had the end of this world. We just ready, okay? We just literally ready. It means you have the end of this world, okay? But I'm next. Look what he said. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followed. So when he was holding his heel, or when Esau was being born and Jacob's hand was on his heel, that was basically saying, no, it's not going to be China. No, it's not going to be Japan. No, it's not going to be Hamite African nation to take over next. This rulership is going directly from Edom, Esau to Jacob. And though we can't see it because we don't have the military and the might to stand up, Yahweh Shai does. And the host does. And when he unlocks those powers for us, then we will. Okay? So that's what that meant on a spiritual level. On the physical level, yeah, Jacob was whooping his ass and he was telling him to get back here, come here. But on the that was on the physical level. On the spiritual level, it meant that you got now, we got next. Okay, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 60 years old when she buried him. Okay, three scores is a score is 20 years, so three scores is 60. Now let's get that name Jacob. Okay, all right. Bible compares in Salakia. That's the first time we heard Jacob's name in the Bible, right? Correct? Jacob. Okay. And that's Yaquab. Okay, I wonder how they're gonna say it.
Strong's H 3290. Yaakov. Yaakov.
Does this devil gotta hack everything? He didn't think we was gonna be smart enough to for the Yahweh Bashim Shah to give us back our pure tongue. You know, this blue letter is a beautiful thing because you can do a lot with this, but it's deceptive too. You could no, it's Yaquab, okay? But you'll understand that if you had a true understanding of the paleo, okay? Adawan Ratazah, Lord willing, we'll dive into that. Not in this lesson, but in another lesson. That's another lesson. All right, so Jacob, heel holder or sword planter. So it was already prophesied for that to happen. Son of Isaac, grandson of Abraham, and father of the 12 tribes patriarchs. So he is the progenitor of the 12 tribes of the tribes of Yasharallah. Okay, so that's what we here to talk about. So that's when we first heard of Jacob, right? This is the book of Romans. We're gonna back up what we just read. Romans 9 and 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Look, these scriptures is on fire. Look, now we seen it. We started off in the Apocrypha. Okay, did it say anything different? No, it backed this up. Now we're in the so-called New Testament. And this is Peter, who y'all hate to believe in, or Salakia. This is Paul. This is Paul, who y'all hate to give credit to, because Yahweh Shemi Awashah taught him directly, and you probably envy that. You know, any man of the election, of the hopeful election, including Peter, who the church is built on, King David in reincarnation, if you could buy that, he wasn't even envious of Paul, but you are though. These current day teachers are. You know, not anybody to do with the House of Great Millstone or like minded, but the rest of these uh, shaky, fluky teachers want to tell you that Paul may be or may not be significant or relevant. Man, you crazy. So anyway, it was said unto her. Now, is he saying he stated anything that Edris or the prophets spoke out of the mouth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in Genesis? No, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, so who was the elder? Uh, Esau. Who was the younger? Jacob. As it was written, Jacob I have loved, but Esau I hate. I hate it. Okay, so there you go. He's filling it in. All right. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua forbid. Hell no. This is his story. For he said to Moses, I will have kasad, that's mercy, on whom I will have kasad. Once again, mercy, on whom I will, Salaki, on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So he chose us. All right? He chose Yasharallah. Now, we're going to come down to verse 21. All right? Have not the potter power over the clay? Who is the potter? The creator, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor. That's you, Jacob. Even though we don't, 2/3 of our people can't resemble that because it's not meant to be on the side. But hey, that's our nation, okay? And another unto dishonor, and that starts with Edom, especially them imposters, those little hatters that want to take everybody's nationality and do whatever they want to with it and make a mock and basically blaspheme Yahweh Shai up until the time of their judgment. That's them. Okay. All right. Hey, well, here it go. What if willing to show his wrath and make his power, his Allah known, endureth with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. So don't think they out here just living their best life like Duval that the Israelites said before he was in accidents and had other problems. I'm living my best life. Even the elite know that they trembling off the fear ever since uh Aqua Bivens, okay, stepped on the scene through Yahweh Basim Yahushua. You know, that's Ezekiel 37, them dry bones coming back with the sticks coming back together. The northern southern tribe over here in spiritual Babylon and throughout the world, but the headquarters, spiritual Babylon, came back on the scene late 60s. They've been trembling. Hey, they doing they living their life, but they not living it like Deval said. They ain't living their best life. Nah, their best life was before that moment took place. Okay? All right. This is the book of Deuteronomies 32, verse 8. When the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, divided to the nations. Okay, Salakia. So, all right, now hold on. Oh, here we go. Just let it go. When the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Abraham, the Salakia, when he separated the sons of Adam, okay, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Yasharallah. So that shows you how important we are. That's why I brought that up. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's proportion is his people. Now let's get there one more time. Let's get there one more time. Deuteronomy 32 and 8. When Yahweh Bashim Yahushua divided the nations, how many nations are there? 18. Their inheritance, okay, and what are nations? Families. When he separated the sons of Adam, so we all come from Adam, okay, because Adam, however, physically wasn't the first man after his child Noah came through the flood and was the only family left. Then, therefore, Adam is the progenitor of the earth, okay. He set the bounds of the people according to the numbers of the children of Yasharallah. Okay, for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's proportion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Okay, now that's to say, come on now. Now we're going back to the book of Second Esdras 6. All right, now here we go. Now this is where I decided to get a little rude. Okay, Vocab, we're going to Hebrew hopscotch because right now we defining who the children of Yasharallah are. And it ain't just any old body, it's a seed. All right. So this is the book of Second Esdras 6 and 4. And after these, Adam also, we just heard that, whom thou madest Yahweh, who thou madest Lord over all the creations. And those, hey, see, Adam is Yahweh Shai, okay? And the people also whom thou hast chosen, once again, listen right there, the people whom thou hast chosen. I thought he chose everybody. Okay, whatever. It would have said the people then, right? All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh Shem Shai, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Now, this is the same book. This is the same chapter when he said, well, Lord, what's gonna be the end of this crazy current situation we in? And he said that hey, Esau is gonna be the end of this time and Jacob the beginning. Look what he said right here in 56. As for the other people which also come from Adam, okay, through on this current present time through Noah, we all come through Adam. Thou hast said that they are nothing. Now, if you ain't the chosen lead, it's a seed that came through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Thou had not even his daughter Dinah, because she's of Israel, but her kids ain't. If she lay down with another man, which she did, those kids are not Israel. Okay, so keep up. Not even Dinah, which also came of Adam, thou hast said, not Dinah, but her children, Salakia, from another man, said that thou art nothing but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Now let's get back to that. I'm going to read that again because I like that. That's cold from Yahweh Shem Shai. As for the other people, which also come from Adam, we all come from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and has likened them to abundance, the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So if you carrying water from anywhere, even your cup, and some water flip out your cup, you ain't gonna give a damn about that. You're gonna keep it moving. All right. This is the book of Genesis 27 and 11. All right. And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, behold, Esau, my brother, is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. My father peradventure will feel me. So, hey, he may happen just to feel my skin. Okay. I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me. Okay. And not a blessing. All right, because it's time for Isaac. His days are getting dim, and his days are getting short, and it's time for him to send a blessing up to his oldest son. So he thinks because he loved Esau. Esau was a hunter. Jacob was a plain man, chilling. You know, what I mean, we didn't have Xbox back then, but we probably had better shit. You never know. But anyway, um, he just, it's just the oldest brother thing. You know what I mean? That's why that it had to be made clear in Genesis 25 that the elder shall serve the younger already spoken. Okay. So this is Rebecca making sure that happening through, the will of Yahweh by Shem Shah. All right. So Jacob is telling moms, I don't want to deceive dad. All right. And his mother said unto him, upon me be thy curse, my son. Only obey my voice and go fetch me them. All right. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother. And his mother made savory meat. Okay, so she told him to go get the venison that basically Esau was out to go get some fresh venison and they already had. She just said, go get a kid from the backyard and chop that motherfucker and bring it to me and I'll hook it up. Okay. It ain't gotta be that razzle dazzle that Esau's going to hunt out for. So okay. And the mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. So she already knew what she was doing. This is Rebecca, okay? And Rebecca took goodly raiments of her eldest son Esau. So his clothes that he hunted in, you know what not, his apparel, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her youngest son. Okay, so now she got Jacob camouflaged as Esau in the feeling, and she put the skin of the kids of goats upon his hands. Now this is going to remind me of the movie Teen Wolf, if you old enough. To Teen Wolf, when Michael J. Fox turned into the wolf as a teenager, he could hoop and shit. He turned into a Jake basically, because he turned from an Edomite weirdo to a Jake. He got that power. He was dunking and everything, and he had no self control. Okay, and upon the smooth, of his neck, Salakia. And upon the smooth of his neck. So she put the goat hair around his neck and his hands, because once again, he had to look like a caveman almost. That was the original caveman, Captain Caveman. And she gave the savory meat and the bread. And she gave, yeah, the savory meat and the bread, which she had prepared unto the hands of her son Jacob. And he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here, here I am. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according as thou biddest me. Arise, I pray thee, set and eat of my venison, that thy soul may that thy soul may bless me. Okay? And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, thy Allah, brought it to me. Okay? And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, I that I may feel thee, my son, where thou be my very son Esau or not. So Isaac can't even see, and he ain't going all the way. He like, man, that sound like fucking Jacob. This guy threw out the video game. I think he gonna do that to his older brother. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father and felt him, and said, The voice of Jacob, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. You hear that? So once again, he wasn't all the way slipping. His eyesight was bad, but he wasn't slipping. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, so he didn't even think twice about it, as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my son Esau? And he said, I am. And Esau said, Salakia. Genesis 27 and 24. And he said, Art thou my son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come now, come near now, come near now. 27. Here you go. Genesis 27 and 26. Remember this. This is a beautiful moment in you so called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics' life. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment and blessed him and said, See, the smell of my son is the smell of the field, which Yahweh Shah is blessed. And overall it is, because that is a blessing, and you can understand why he would like Esau, what I mean? You want both of your boys to be aggressive, but definitely your oldest, you know what I mean? You don't want no punks amongst the sons, you know what I mean? And believe me, I'm not intending that Jacob was a punk. Hell no. Jacob was an honorable man of Yahweh Shai. Okay, he was of that righteous seed. But as a male, you just see the physicality. You see the physicality of Esau, and you probably, that's my oldest boy. You know what I mean? Look, he may look crazy. Yeah, he is crazy. You better watch out. They're thinking. I'm just saying, be real. For real, be honest. Therefore, Yahweh Shai gave the of the dew of heaven. This is 28. This is it. Drum roll. Genesis 27:28. Isaac, Yahweh Shai speaking to Jacob. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, you speckled birds, our father. Therefore, Yahweh Shai gave thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee. Who? What people? 17 nations serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be lords. Look, lowercase lords, not idols. The lords under Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, which we are, over thy brethren. Oh, over Esau, thy brother, and let thy mother's son bow down. Who's thy mother? Rebekah, his son. Who's her son? Esau. Bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. So it ain't no way around it. You can't get around that. You get down, bow down, or be in trouble. However you want it, bro. It's your choice. All right. This is the book of